Hello, and welcome to the CHIE Clinical Portal webinar. My name is Navina Forsyth. I'm the Chief Data and Privacy Officer at UHIN. The purpose of this webinar is to introduce you to the new CHIE Clinical Portal, which goes live Wednesday, October 30th. The current portal will be unavailable the afternoon of October 29th, starting at 3 p.m., while we make some of the changes. UHIN decided to move to a new platform to better meet customer needs and requests. The new platform is based on more modern technology, has an updated user interface, improved security, sets us up to easily utilize FHIR interfaces and query the data so that we can work with our data sources to improve the completeness and accuracy of data in the CHIE. It also allows us to provide analytics that have been requested from some customers, such as quality metrics. As you know, the CHIE Clinical Portal allows users to access patient clinical records that may help inform treatment and reduce duplicate procedures. While the CHIE provides the technical infrastructure for interoperability of health data in Utah, it depends on members of the healthcare ecosystem, including hospitals, providers, payers, clinics, pharmacy, and others, to submit complete, accurate, and timely data to create these health records. Data may be missing on patients if it was not submitted to the CHIE, if the patient has opted out of allowing sharing through the CHIE, if the law does not allow sharing of certain data, or if the quality of the data prevented matching the patient records or importing the data correctly. Although some data may be missing, for most patients, the CHIE will provide a more complete picture than any single EHR. Based on feedback from a user group, including clinicians and quality assurance personnel, UHIN is migrating 5 years of data to the new portal, with some categories of data, such as allergies, immunizations, colonoscopies, and consent preferences, having a longer history. We are still working on migrating some of this data, but currently have the past 3 years included. And now on with the overview. I will be going back and forth between some live demonstrations and some slides, so please bear with me. We're going to start by covering logging into the portal. To log into the portal, you will go to uhin.org. There are 2 ways to get there. So from here, you can go to the login screen and click on either My UHIN or the clinical portal, which will redirect to My UHIN. Alternatively, you can go directly to my.uhin.org. You will need to log in with your username and password. You will see in the resource links, this is the button to take you to the current clinical portal. Starting October 30th, you will see this button to take you to the new clinical portal. Please note that all data being displayed today is fake data. No actual protected health information is being shared. When you click on the new clinical portal, it will bring up this reminder that you are bound by the terms and conditions defined in your UHIN agreement, and that all access of patient information must be in adherence with this agreement and applicable law. Click on OK, and it will log you into the clinical portal. You will see the CHIE Portal dashboard that includes a sidebar navigation menu and various information cards and system messages. The navigation bar on the left is a quick way to navigate through all of the portal sections. It includes links to the patient search, results notification if you subscribe to results delivery, recently searched patients, patients marked as favorites, and patient groups if your organization provides a patient panel. The default cards of the dashboard include system messages. This card will appear only if UHIN has posted messages for users. The greeting card, the quick launch card, which provides some links you might find helpful. I especially want to point out the link to the CHIE Portal user guide, which takes you to our Knowledge Center and a PDF of how to utilize the portal. There's also a patient search card that allows you to perform a patient search by demographics or medical record number. We will go into this in more detail soon. There's also a patient groups card that shows your patient panel groups if your organization has provided them. You can customize your dashboard by rearranging or removing cards. This is done in Profiles and Settings. From the top right corner, click on the username and then Profile and Settings. Identify the section you wish to customize. In this case, we are looking at the homepage layout. You can rearrange the cards by moving a component to the left or to the right, or if you do not want to see it, you can move it to the hidden section. When you are done, you can click on Save. Now let's cover searching for a patient. You can click on Patient Search. A patient search can be done either by demographics or MRN. To search for a patient by demographic information, the following fields are required: first name, last name, date of birth, and purpose of use. To search for a patient by MRN, select Search by MRN. You will need to enter the clinic MRN and the corresponding organization of that MRN, as well as a purpose of use. Please note that whenever you go to a patient, whether it's by searching or one of your lists, you must select a purpose of use. This is for audit purposes to ensure that you're accessing only information that you're allowed to access. Let's go now and search for our test patient. When you search for a patient, you may see multiple records come up, and you'll need to select the correct patient to be taken to the patient summary card. UHIN has a master patient index service that matches patient data provided from each data source. You might see multiple records. This means the minimum matching criteria in the MPI has not been met. If you believe the records are for the same patient, please reach out to our customer support team at customersupport@uhin.org with the patient demographics and why you feel they should be in one patient record. Upon investigation, if the review meets the minimum standards, the records will be merged. If the minimum standard cannot be met, the records will not be merged. Either way, you will be notified. Another way to navigate to patient data is from your patient groups. As mentioned earlier, if your organization has provided a patient panel, they will show in your patient groups. Click on the panel that you are interested in, and it will bring up a list of members. Here we have blanked out the members' names. You may search for the patient that you wish by entering information above and clicking search, or by entering information here to filter the results. Once you have found the patient, click on the action button, and it will take you to the patient summary information. So here we will click on the ID, and it will take us to the more detailed patient information. This patient summary provides a view into the data of the selected patient. The top card includes demographic information, such as identifiers and contact information. You can click here to see all the identifiers for the patient from different sources, as well as alias information, a history of addresses from different sources, demographic information such as language, religion, citizenship, birthplace, race, ethnicity, relatives or related persons, sexual orientation, and gender identity. This information will be populated if it has been provided to us. You can also favorite a patient by selecting the star icon. When the patient is marked as a favorite, the star will turn yellow. The patient will also now display in your favorite patients listing. You will see a federated query option. This allows you to query sources that don't push data to us, but allow us to query their system for patient data, including Intermountain Health. You will receive messages if it finds the patient and if the query was a success. Then it will import the data from their continuity of care document and populate the cards below. If you see that a message that the patient was found, but you don't see the data, refresh the page and the information should load. You can view or print the summary information on this page by clicking the View Print Summary button. You can download a continuity of care document by clicking the Download CCD button. And you can filter the time frame for the information you are seeing by clicking the Look Back and choosing either 6 months, 12 months, 5 years, or all time. You can see that there are several cards available with different clinical information. Let's review these cards. The Allergies card lists allergy information of various types for the selected patient. Information includes the source of the information, when the allergy was reported, the substance the person is allergic to, and the reaction the patient has to the substance. You can search for a specific allergy or download them as a CSV file. The clinical timeline provides a high-level overview of clinical items associated with the selected patient and the order in which they occurred by date. This card does not provide detailed information, just the timeline. The diagnostic imaging card lists diagnostic imaging procedures associated with the selected patient. These include things such as X-rays, CT scans, MRI scans. Users can search for a specific procedure. Users can also download or print the associated report for the procedure by clicking on one of the icons. Note that this does not include the actual images, just the reports. The Documents card provides a list of documents for the patient, including but not limited to clinical notes, progress notes, care management plans, continuity of care documents, discharge summaries, and history and physicals for the selected patients. Users can search for specific documents, view or download them. A user may add a document if they are affiliated with an organization that's also affiliated with the patient in the patient identifiers by clicking the plus button. This may be used for things such as advanced directives. The Encounters card lists interactions between a patient and healthcare provider for the purpose of providing healthcare services or assessing the health status of a patient. It includes source, date, discharge date, class, reason, location, type, service provider. Users can search for specific encounters or extract as a CSV file. The Immunizations card lists the current immunization status and pertinent immunization history for the selected patient. The Lab Results card identifies the test and result of diagnostic tests performed on the selected patient. Each row represents the test or set of tests. For example, here you see a set of tests such as the lipid panel. Users can click on the arrow at the far right to expand the grouping to see all individual tests. If there's an out-of-range result, you will see a red A here in the flag field, and the out-of-range results will be highlighted in a darker yellow, as well as the range and flag filled out. Users again can search and download as a CSV. If you want to only print some of the labs or one of the labs, you can choose which lab you want to print or download by clicking the checkboxes to the left of the labs. The Medication Orders and Requests card lists those medications that have been prescribed to the selected patient and includes the source of the information, the date authored, the medication, dose, quantity, requester, and status. Users again can search for a specific medication or download it as a CSV file. The medication statements include records of medications the patient is currently or has taken as reported by the patient, a significant other, or the clinician. The medication dispensed indicates that a medication product is or will be dispensed for a patient as a result of a pharmacy system responding to a medication order. The problems card lists clinical conditions or diagnoses that have risen to a level of concern for the selected patient. Again, like in all the other cards, you can search for specific conditions or download the list as a CSV file. The procedures card contains information relative to various types of procedures that have been performed on the selected patient. Users can search for specific procedures and download the list as a CSV file. The vital signs card includes clinical measurements such as respiratory rate, body temperature, blood pressure, and BMI that indicate the state of a patient's essential body functions. Users can search for specific vital signs or download as a CSV. As with the homepage layout, you can customize the patient summary layout by going to your profile and settings, going to the patient summary page layout. Identify the card you would like to move, drag the card either to the left column or the right column, or to the hidden section. You can reorder them by dragging them higher or lower. This way you can customize it to best meet your workflow and your needs. We go back to our patient. I want to show you that there are multiple places you can get support. You will see that there are several question marks and circles. These indicate that there is a tooltip that will give you information to help you navigate the system. As mentioned earlier, there is the Portal user guide in our Knowledge Center that you can navigate to from the dashboard. The UHIN customer support team is always ready to help users, and there are multiple ways to access support. One is to click on the support in the Portal sidebar. In the support issue field, enter your question or feedback and click submit. Your messages will be sent to the UHIN customer support team. You can also access customer support by emailing customersupport@uhin.org or calling 877-693-3071. To log out of the portal, click on your name in the top right corner and select Log Out. Please note that the main difference you will notice is the user interface. However, this new system will enable us to do other enhancements in the future. As mentioned, it is based on more modern technology. The resources are set up in the database as FHIR resources, and it allows us to do FHIR interfaces, as well as replicating the data in a data warehouse so that we can query for metrics and data quality. It also will allow in the future for quality measures to be added within the portal for your patient groups. So you may in the future see things such as this for your patient groups, where you can dig in and see which patients are contributing. It also has things such as waste measures. And there are other enhancements that we're looking into to roll out in the future. If you're a company that submits data, thank you for contributing to the shared mission to achieve healthcare interoperability, to improve outcomes and reduce costs in healthcare. It takes all members of healthcare in Utah working together to achieve successful healthcare data interoperability. If you are not yet a data contributor and want to become a data source, please reach out to our customer success team so that other users of the CHIE can reference the data you have on patients in order to provide better care. Reminder that we do not charge to contribute data. We cover all of our costs. You would have to cover yours, but we cover all of ours. All data is shared in compliance with national and local laws, and patients can opt out if they wish. For those of you who are already members, just a reminder that there are other services besides the portal, including admit discharge transfer alerts, lab and radiology results delivery, and interface options to get the information within your EHR, as well as others. Many organizations have reported that they've experienced significant time savings by sharing records through the HIE. By informing other provider organizations about their participation and encouraging record retrieval from the portal, they have streamlined their processes and increased efficiency. For more information on how to get the most value from your membership, please reach out to our customer success team by emailing customersuccess@uhin.org. A customer success manager will help you and your organization understand how to participate. Congratulations, you've learned the basics of using the new CHIE Clinical Portal. Remember to customize it to best meet your needs and your workflow. Thank you.